Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk you through Mythic Stix and how I played it as Fury. And the build that I played on this boss was Mountain Thin. This is probably the only boss that you should play Mountain Thin on in the raid. Every other boss is Slayer. So this is similar to the M plus build, except you don't take Uproar, you don't take Thunderous Words, you put both of those points into Cruel Strikes. Don't need Stormbolt, of course. Second Wind would be useless as well. So I picked up Intervene and Crackling Thunder just for some more Thunderclap range. For some reason, I still got Bloodborne. I think I just forgot to change that out. That point should go into either Critical Thinking, Deft Experience, or Unbridled Ferocity, whichever one sims best. But yeah, that's it for the build. And the gear that I had, I was 664 item level at the time, which is pretty good at this point. Using a crafted weapon, and I got 2 delve trinkets at hero attack. I would ideally like the mechanic core amplifier, but I haven't been lucky enough to loot that yet. Right, so let's have a look at the video.
You know that the bombshells are going to spawn around the boss.
So on this boss, I do just send cooldowns on cooldown most of the time.
There will always be bombshells near your Stratmaster every single time. That's not random. Look for them. Know what you're doing. Don't just fucking wing it and say, oh, there was one there, I didn't see it, sorry. Like, there will always be...
Now, do you think I get the first garbage ball mechanic on this pull?
Every single time there will be a fucking bomb near your Stratmaster somewhere.
Which does mean I lose about 15 seconds of lust at the start here, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I leap to gain a good position for rolling over garbage piles. And... Alright, yes, I remember this. So I missed this garbage pile here at some point. So here, this one I missed. And the idea was to go into that and then straight into the bomb to get rid of it. But I missed. So I had to take another turn and go in. So I wasted about 3 or 4 seconds there. But back to boss we go. And we use our cooldowns. And here starts the slow climb on the DPS meter. Because we got the first mechanic. And I did put on the fire circles, the incinerator, I put a little sound warning on it to say spread every time the boss casts it. Because you want to make sure you're not standing on any green garbage piles when that fire mechanic goes out. And you also kind of want to stay away from your melee friends, just in case you get it too. This is the intermission thing, we're just baiting around purple. And if I didn't get the first garbage ball thing, then usually my Recklessness and Ravager is ready here, and I would just use it straight away. I think I do just end up using it straight away on this pull as well, as soon as it's ready. That is, instead of waiting for ads. That's the mentality I had for most of this boss, really. And because I had the previous garbage ball, I cannot get the next garbage ball, right? So I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can send my cooldowns here, and that's what I did. If I hadn't got the first garbage ball mechanic, then I would have held my cooldowns until after he does this cast, this electromagnetic sorting thing. Because that's when the ball rollers are selected. Now do you spell effect here to reduce damage taken from this Tesla coil thing? And I do make use of focus targeting a lot here to just do easy kicks.
How did you not make that?
Didn't actually kick here, but I'm sure I do kick a decent amount throughout this pull. Fight pretty much repeats from here. So there's not much space in melee here. I'm trying to find some space because he's doing the fire circles now. That garbage pile caught fire, so I know I need to move away soon. I'm just using cooldowns here. On cooldown. This is where Mountain 10 is nice because there's really good, consistent 5 target damage. I don't know if we have a really heavy melee team, but it definitely felt like it during progress on this boss that we were heavy on melee. But maybe it's about average, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at how many melees other guilds had.
I'll get the one on red marker.
I'll get the other one. Or, sorry.
Kick!
Full channels and then one at the back. Like,
It's got a full channel.
They're shouting for kicks in voice there. My kick wasn't cooldown, and it was probably a Scrapmaster that was far away. Couldn't really see it close to the boss, so not much I could do to help there.
I purple.
Again, I'm just sending my cooldowns whenever they're available. I'm not really focusing on killing the ads ASAP, because I don't think they're that high prio anyway. They called for my rally there, so I used it.
Yeah, I got it.
I guess it depends on the guild, right? If you have a lot of AoE cleave, AoE/cleave, then you may want to actually hold your cooldowns for ads where possible. But I felt that just by setting my cooldowns on cooldown, a lot of the time they lined up nicely for the ad spawns anyway. I leap over the fire pool there. The boss is pretty low at this point. Yeah, the thing that's going to wipe you the most on this boss by far is people rolling over the bombshells, the bombshell ads. And if they do, then they lose their garbage ball, and the bombshell also explodes and deals AoE damage to the raid, which is kind of a disaster if that happens. I was guilty of that a few times, early prog. I think I did well this raid here though, where we killed the boss.
Watch bombshells. Just do not go into the bomb.
Oh, fire circles again, trying to find space in melee.
You don't even need to get big. Like, literally just get medium and go into boss. It's 4%. It's 2% per one. Like,
And they're just going to roll into the boss ASAP here with these garbage balls. So other than the first garbage ball during Lust, I didn't get any. I didn't get that mechanic again at all throughout the entire fight. So I think that's pretty lucky. I'm not so sure, but yeah, boss down.
I even tried to bump you away from it, mate. It just didn't work.
And yeah, the log that I got from that, well, it shows as a 100, but someone beat it by like 10k or something. So minor optimizations or slightly more padding would have got me the actual rank 1, I guess, but I don't really care. Boss is dead. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I feel like there wasn't that much to talk about on this boss, but hopefully the positioning and how I set my cooldowns there will have helped you a little bit. Just if you're progressing on this boss, just really learn how to deal with the ball mechanic, because that's the most important on this boss by far. Right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.